Pino got me struck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you post?
I'll show you right now.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Hold on.
This is No Jumper, the podcast where people come to expose Pino.
Hold on. Yeah, so...
were you guys cool at some point?
Yeah. We'll get into that first if you want. But I'm going to bring this and I'm going to add to the paperwork party.
Oh,
Feel
Jesus
me?
Christ.
But anyway, so, yeah, you know, me and him, we ended up falling out or whatever because he was telling, you know, and I never knew this. I'm the one that brought him onto YouTube.
And are you talking about the situation that 1090 exposed when he came on here, where he handed me the paperwork that said that Pino allegedly
Yeah,
snitched?
this is different paperwork.
Okay.
This is prison paperwork.
Okay.
This is from the inside prison.
How'd you end up bringing him to YouTube in the first place?
Okay, because I knew him, you know, like I did time with him. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, when I got out and I first was doing the prison shit, you know, I'm going to keep it real with people who I feel like, you know, ain't got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can help you, I'll help you. So, you know, I got him his first interview, you know, on 23andOne's channel. I got his first interview on there, shit like that. And he speaks how we met and everything. When we were locked up, two Bloods were going to jump him. And I put my shoes on and ran up there and was going to back him up and didn't even know him. But it was just on some shit like they were saying no white boys get a one-on-one in this quad. You see what I'm saying? So, well, y'all can't jump him then. If you got to fight me then. Not, you know, even in the interview he did, he mentions it, how Fraud ran up there. I didn't know him from a can of paint, yada, yada, yada. So I got him more out there, you know, on YouTube and shit like that. And the next thing you know, his paperwork ad came out. So I hit him up, you feel me? And I told him, what's up with this paperwork shit? You know what I'm saying? He started asking me if I can go get it for him and this and that, and, you know, it ain't go down like it's saying. And then I even said to him, I said, if your brothers up the road knew about this paperwork, they would try to eat you, ain't it? They would try to flip you, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, you're right, you see? So that means there's something hidden there. Why would they try to flip you if it isn't accurate? You see? So the next thing you know, 1090 dropped the video. Once he dropped the video, everyone's gonna come straight to K-Fraud TV next because I'm the one that brought him out. You feel me? So now everyone's like, oh, is Fraud condoning this? What's Fraud got to say about this? And yada, 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 you feel me? So I did what I needed to do. I dropped the video saying the same shit.
And was it a weird situation for you because you're friends with him, you've got love for him, but then you find out about this thing that...
Yeah, because he was my dog. So it wasn't like he was like some dude I didn't really know and I just did a video on him. He was my dog. And then for him to like not tell the truth and keep it real with me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, like we said, you either delete your channel or whatever, or you feel me, we got to drop the videos. So then after the shit all went out, he wrote me rapping, da-da-da-da. I wrote him back. I got all the text messages and shit where I told him, I ain't the one to rap to, you feel me, because you know how I'm living. He knows me, you know?
So he tried to get tough with you, or?
Yeah. Well, at first, nah, he was like, you and 1090 can have that YouTube shit. I'd rather, you know, delete my channel than to, you know, go through it with someone I was actually cool with. But then he put his channel on hidden or deleted it and signed back in within 30 days or however it was. So he got his channel back, you feel me? But even though he texted all that, 1090 still dropped the video. You feel me? Even though he agreed, you know, to take his shit down and all that before it all came out, he just would have been missing. No one would have known where Pino went no more. We kind of like gave him an opportunity.
So that was how it was agreed upon. You and Jake both agreed to not drop the videos if he sort of disappeared from the internet.
No, we didn't put the videos together yet. So we were gonna do a video if he didn't straighten it. You know, because at this time it was like we gotta hold our own accountable. What we mean by our own is just Florida. Doesn't mean like he's one of my homeboys, like in my circle, like everyday type shit. I seen him a couple times on the streets, you know, but it was more like we gotta hold him accountable regardless, because he's speaking for Florida channels, and I'm the one that brought him out on YouTube.
It is kind of on you, huh?
Yeah, and then being 1090 became dogs, you know what I'm saying? Like, we used to FaceTime every day on the phone and shit, you know? So it was like, I was in the middle of it, you know what I'm saying? But I can't go against with how I was brought up or what I stand for because he fucked up, you know what I'm saying? You know, so at the same time, you're wrong, you feel me? You're lucky that we gave you the opportunity to just, you know, get up out of there, you feel me? And then it didn't go like that. So then once he wrote me, he started rah-rah, y'all want smoke, da-da-da-da, selling out and all this shit. I told him to pull up. I said, you already know how I'm living, pull up. I'm not with the Instagram or the rah-rah shit. He brought it straight to the internet, which is the total opposite.
And you were both in Florida at the time, and you wanted to just fight?
Still to this day, he lives like 20 minutes away from me. You feel me?
If he had pulled up and fought and you guys got a fair one in, would that have made it so you could be kind of cool with him in a way, or would it still be too fucked up because of the paperwork?
I tried to do that already. I already tried to do that.
Yeah.
And all he did was like take my messages and try to post them online, use them against me type shit. You know, like when I told him to pull up the first time, he was like, oh, say no more. So then I wrote him and I told him, look, I said, I got shit to do tonight. If you finna pull up, let me know for real. If your ass ain't coming, I'm not finna just sit here and wait all night. He don't respond. So I wrote back and was like, you know what? You got that, bro. I said, sarcastically. I said, you got that, bro. What I look like beefing with someone over their paperwork. Feel me? Someone that I already told.
Right.
He takes that, goes on the internet, makes it look like I was scared to fade him. So then I text him again, and I said, bro, you know that was sarcastic, bro. I'll beat the dog shit out you, bro. You feel me? And then everything I was writing, I'm trying to get him to fight. So then one other time, he was rapping, saying he took his day off of work to slide up on me. But then when he's doing all this, you know, I don't know none of this shit. Like, I ain't got him on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or none of that. So it's like he's doing all that for the people that are watching. So everybody knows what you're doing and saying, but me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can make a video, frog this, frog that. Oh, I'm here looking for frog. And, you know, probably a couple hundred people will send it to me, but I got to go check, like, my message requests. You know what I'm saying? And then it'd be 4 days later. Like, I'm just not seeing a video that you're meant for me 4 days ago. But then all I kept saying is I still got the same phone number that I had while in prison. You see what I'm saying? Like, he knows my number. Instead, he posted it, and I had people call me and shit all around the world. You know, like, different. It was more like internet-wise. So when I said keep it in the streets, he wanted it in the internet, you know? And then when he got into a fucking Mighty Mouse was like, all right, in the ring, like you've been telling everyone, no, I'll keep it in the streets. See, so he's going to do whatever the opposite is.
Everybody's picking out fights, though, right? Because
what
he
I'm
was
saying?
out here with Mighty Mouse trying to get Milk to pull up to a boxing ring.
That's what I'm
Milk
saying.
wouldn't slide through. But then, I mean, shit, I'm sure Mighty Mouse is probably trying to fight everybody because he's fucking Mr. Anabolic over there.
And Mighty Mouse, he didn't even, at first, he was hitting me up all on lives and shit, saying, before all the shit came out about him, he was like, oh, bro, we need to work together. He was on a fucking treadmill while talking to me. You know, he's like, oh, we need to work together, yada, 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 you know, and there was never no tension. So he made a video saying that Pino called me out, you know, to fight him on his channel. So I sent him an email video. Where it was my response, where I said, man, you don't see everybody out here trying to fight 6ix9ine, you feel me? I said, I'm not promoting that rat. That's straight up, I'm not with that shit. Keep it in the streets is what I said. Just, I'd rather do it on the street level rather than what I look like going and fighting him with gloves on. And then at this time, it then got way deeper because in the middle of it all, you know, so much shit said, and, you know, when someone insults you so much and the things they say, you don't want to give them an opportunity to fight them in the ring with fucking gloves on.
Yeah.
You know, spoke on my dead dad, you know, spoke on my old girl with cancer when she was alive, my kids, my neighborhood, my homeboys, you know, every single thing possible. And then you want me to put gloves on and fight you like a promotion fight. Not on that shit, you see? And then I sent that to Mighty Mouse, and then Mighty Mouse posted another video of him talking shit about me. And then he was like, oh, if K-Frog wants to respond again, I never responded again because now he's just a middleman. What I look like sending you videos like you know me. So I never responded. And then he started dissing me with Pino. You feel me? And then that's just how it all went. It just because I wasn't responding. You get what I'm saying? But it was just, I'm not trying to do no internet rah-rah.
You think that his fans have actually turned on him over all this stuff?
Which one?
Pino?
No, I mean, you know, 6ix9ine still has fans, don't he?
A lot of fans. I mean, he's kind of the biggest,
No,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
biggest evidence to
No,
suggest
and
that if you're funny enough or charming enough or whatever, some percentage of the fans aren't going to give a fuck.
And at
right?
the end of the day, you know, people gonna fuck with who they fuck with, whether they solid or not, you know. But I'm not gonna go against, you know, what is facts, you know, and what's true. You know what I'm saying? Like with the messages, he was begging me to take the video down. I said, I ain't never taking the video down. That shit's staying up. You feel me? And then next thing you know, when I told him, oh, I'll slide towards you right now and call you on FaceTime to show you I'm by myself. We'll meet up and we can fight right now. He's like, oh, what gym? Are we using gloves and all this? I said, no, not no gym, none of that. Like, because he don't live far from me. You see what I'm saying? But he literally wanted it for the clout. It's like he's the opposite. You got someone that wants publicity, wants the attention. The negative shit it gets you views, but that shit don't get you loyal shit. You know, that just makes to where later on down the line, majority of the people that are watching you want to see you get knocked out. Same thing with Milk. You feel me? A lot of them people that follow him, man, they can't wait to see them get whooped because here you got these two people that'll make so many videos dissing and rapping about everybody like they can whoop anybody. I can't whoop everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I don't talk like I can. I could lose a fight today and my YouTube shit still ain't over with, but them, they done talk so highly and stirred so much shit that if they lose, it might crumble their whole fucking channel. You see what I'm saying? Because they speak so highly like they can't be whooped.
Yeah, but I guess it also has to do with how you go about it. Because I had people telling me that C-Mac's career was over after he got DP'd. And I think the opposite kind of happened, where like all of a sudden people got way more interested in him because he did something that if he was a fake gangbanger, he would have never done. He would have never gone and handled his issue like that if he was like not really what he was saying he was. Like the fact that he went and did that proved that he was what he said he was. So that kind of makes people more interested,
And
you
then
know?
at the end of the day, it's like, it don't matter how many people you beat up. It don't matter how hard you think you are. You know, none of that shit. When there's black and white on you and you police, you know, and you snitched on someone, that shit's out the window. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in prison, you know, like, if his brothers would have knew about that, he knows he would have got flipped. You see, but that's how it is in Florida. They don't paperwork check like that. A lot of people go through prison and they talk like they've been through them situations, and they talk like they was really in there slanging iron and hurting people and shit like that. They may have been in the jungle, but they wasn't doing no jungle acts. You see what I'm saying? They may have been in some reckless camps, but they wasn't putting them knives in no one theirself. You see? So it's like, and they'll come home and they'll talk like everything was this, everything was that. Because you think about it, everybody had phones in prison. They say everybody was this in prison, everybody was that. Well, there's a reason why I'm still the only one unaffiliated, no ganging, no gang member that has my footage. These people haven't even posted pictures of themselves in cells. You see what I'm saying? But they had phones. They robbed people for phones. This is the type of shit that they'll say in their videos.
Right.
You know, people pay $3 just to send a picture to their family. You ain't even have $3 to send a picture of you in your blues and your prison uniform to your peoples throughout your whole bid. You wasn't in there doing shit then if you didn't even have $3 to do that. All your brothers that had cell phones, you couldn't even get on them phones because they ain't fuck with you like that. Damn. You see? So it's like, you would think now the ones who talk so highly, like what they did in prison, how they was, and they had phones, they did this, there's no way to prove that other than like how I got pictures of me, videos of me, kicking on the door while in confinement.
I saw that.
You know, like real footage, you know, but I didn't want to push the image as if prison's a good place. You know, it isn't. It was just, I was just recording what I've been through.
Okay, guys, we want to thank you so much for getting us to 100,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel. If you want to support, please click that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 200K. Thank you so much.